Hey Cancer, welcome to your June reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You can check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. If this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, you can keep this in your back pocket or come back at a later time. We're going to take a look and see what could be going on for you guys based off the current energy or what you guys can expect later on. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's happening for my Cancerians. If you guys are interested, you can check me out on Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And I also want to wish you guys my June Cancerians a early birthday. I hope you guys have a great birthday season. Stay tuned for your birthday reading. That'll be probably before July, alright? But wow, can you guys believe it? Heading into June already, this year has gone by pretty quick. Slow, yet quick. It's like so strange. Anyways, so we're gonna start off with some animal oracle messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2021. Oh my gosh, these cards, it wasn't even intentional. Let's just take a little peek. We have the elephant, the gazelle, and the bee. I'm not gonna keep these, but let's just talk a little bit. Let's just chat a little bit. So, Cancer, there's been some fears, there's been some anxieties on your mind, possibly about the future, about where you're going, what direction you're headed down, and there is like a lot on your mind. It's like almost as if your heart is racing, you're a little bit shaky. It's like you're about to do something or pursue something, but there's a bit of a hesitation, or it's almost like you're very nitpicky or you're making excuses as to why you can't. But if you're doing that, you're really just blocking yourself. And I think this has to do with your work or your career or something where you might even be collaborating with people. It's like when you put your own twist into something or put your own little pizzazz, you'll then like nitpick it apart. Anyways, it's like there's some sort of block that you guys might be facing or dealing with or experiencing. We do have a lot of retrograde energy coming at play here. We also have a lot of eclipse energy coming at play. So there's some sort of block, but it seems like you will overcome it. It's just going to require a lot of work and also to take breaks. Okay, the bee, when we overwork ourselves, we end up stinging someone, or we sting ourselves. In this case, we're crabs, we're gonna pinch somebody, or we're gonna pinch ourselves. And the gazelle, when it talks about, experiencing all this anxiety and a racing mind, what it suggests, and this is such a Cancerian thing, but it suggests a cozy home, good food, being around your loved ones, your friends, your family. So throughout the month of June, when you're experiencing anxieties or fears about the future, when you're feeling ungrounded or finding it difficult to, put your work or energy into something, don't force it. Just take a break, right? We got all this retrograde energy going on. We have Pluto retrograde, we got Saturn retrograde, we have Mercury retrograde. At the very end of June, we also have Jupiter going retrograde. Like, we're gonna have a lot of retrograde energy on top of that, all this eclipse energy. And so it's just like, I think it's gonna be very intense for a lot of us. And so I think it's going to be very important for you guys to maintain balance and take breaks when you know you need it, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle this a little bit more. Let's get some actual cards, okay? For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2021, what messages do my Cancerians need? All right, it really doesn't want to shuffle anymore. Any messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? And it feels stuck. It's weird. Okay, hold on. All right, the oyster, the tarantula coming out. We got... Who had this? I think it could have been Capricorn with the oyster, water energy, and we also have the tarantula. So basically Cancer, oh, and there's the whale at the bottom of the deck. Nice, I like this energy. Very deep, very intense, diving to a whole other level. So the oyster, this kind of ties back in with that gazelle, elephant energy that fell out, right? Those fears which are causing you to feel stuck or acting as a block in your path. The oyster, there's the fear of opening up, and this card's actually come out a few times for you guys. not recently, but I know in the past this card's definitely come out. So it's almost like some of you may be falling back into old patterns or old ways or mindsets. Okay, so just be very aware, especially again with all this retrograde energy coming up. It's going to be highlighting the past. It's going to be bringing up certain cycles, certain mindsets, even certain people or memories and things like that. It's going to be a theme. And so it's almost like a very testing time for us to show what we know and to really display our wisdom. Okay, so with the oyster, you guys are clammed up, you guys are nervous, you guys are like holding yourself back, you guys are hiding in your shell, and you're needing to come out and show yourself. Okay, you guys have this very precious pearl from within. You got this loving ooey gooey heart to share, but yet you have your walls up, right? Maybe you're needing to let your walls down. Maybe you're needing to put yourself out there. Maybe you're needing to take that risk, take that gamble, but there's a hesitation too. This is about your life purpose with the tarantula coming out. This is fire energy, so there's a balance in the elements out here, which is good. But the tarantula talks about a decision about your life purpose, your dharma, your path, the direction you're supposed to be going down. Deep down, you already know what you're supposed to be doing, but there's the fear that's been holding you back, the fear that has been keeping you closed off or making excuses or like doubting yourself, doubting your self-worth, doubting your talents, doubting your abilities. And this is important for you guys to really push through these mindsets and these ways of thinking, right? Challenge it, overcome it. You can, but you can also allow it to control you and hold you back and potentially miss out on some really amazing things. So it's up to you, Cancer. What is it that you want? All right? And then you're going to have to stick to it and put in the effort. So with the tarantula coming out, there's no rush in this decision. There's no rush about the direction you're going down. Take your time. Feel your way through it, right? Even with that whale energy. Oh, and underneath the whale, we have the bee. Right, and the bee just came out accidentally before I started shuffling, right? So this is about your work, or for some, this is about your work, your career, or your studies, but needing to, again, feel your way through this. Take your time, though. If you need to go inward, if you're needing to spend some time alone to reflect, to connect with yourself, maybe you're a little bit unsure of the direction you're going down, that's okay. You're needing to just take a nice, long, deep breath, connect with yourself, be out in nature, be by water if you can, lake, river, ocean, take a salt bath, go out in the rain, get drenched, okay, let it cleanse you, let it purify you, really just get in control, get grounded, and, you know, you have some really special things to share with the world, but it's like you're at a crossroad. You can choose to open up and show your talents and show that pearl, even though it's scary, even though it requires you to be vulnerable and to put yourself out there. Or you can stay on the road that you've been on for a while with what's comfortable, staying in your comfort zone, right? Cancer, we love the comfort zone, we love our home. Sometimes we have to leave our home though. Sometimes we have to find a bigger shell, right? Think of like, what crab is it that changes shells, or do all crabs change shells? I don't fucking know, you guys. Don't quote me. But it's like you guys are needing to expand a little bit more, right? It's time to find yourself a new home. Some of you, that might actually be literal, like moving, actually thinking about moving or planning on moving, or actually maybe the month of June you are moving. Or some of you, this is just symbolic of you guys needing to upgrade, needing to expand, needing to build, all right? But I think it's something that's near and dear to you, or something that, you know, I think it's a little uncomfortable, but it's not bad. It's just different. It's just new. It's like breaking in a new pair of shoes, you know? It's not always the most comfortable at first, right? Maybe your feet kind of hurt. You're trying to break them in. But then after you kind of wear them for a few days, they now mold to your feet. And they're perfect, and they feel great. You know, it's kind of, I'm feeling like a little bit of that energy that just kind of came through. I just saw like a shoe. And I was like, okay, breaking in your shoes or something. Breaking in your new home. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm getting some interesting energy from this Cancer, but I'm liking it. I am. Okay, seems like this month is going to be very deep. I can't, you know, Mercury retrograde It's in a couple days. I'm kind of scared. It normally really messes with my speech, so I'm going to try to speak slower, but sometimes you gotta get the messages out, otherwise it's gone. So bear with me. Anyways, any messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2021? What's going on for my Cancerians, please? Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in June 2021. What's going on for my Cancerians in June? Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2021. All right. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in June 2021. What's going on for my Cancerians, please? Any messages for Cancer that didn't want to come out? Eight of Swords reversed. Okay. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June. The Seven of Cups. Oh, the Page of Swords. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2021. And the Empress. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords, Justice, and Ace of Swords, as well as Strength, okay? Also, we have the Four of Cups, your energy coming through. You guys may need to switch up your routine, do things a little bit differently. Some of you have been feeling a little bit blue, a little bit heavy, and it's requiring a lot of strength. Requiring a lot of strength for you guys to kind of pick yourself back up. So, you know, in the month, oh my god, my hair is like sticking to my lips. Oh, so annoying. In the month of June, you may find yourself kind of going through waves of emotions, right? And I think you're really needing to ride out the waves with this whale energy that's at the bottom of the deck. Ride out these feelings, surrender to them. Whatever thoughts that come up, just let it come up, let it go. Even those scary, intrusive, anxiety-ridden thoughts, just don't give too much energy towards it. Just let it come up and let it go. I know, easier said than done, it takes practice, but I think you're just needing to really ride out the waves and have complete trust within yourself. And, you know, it's going to require some days to have more strength, or to rest, to gain the strength to pick yourself up, or to push through these moments where they may feel a little bit intense, a little bit heavy, or just kind of feeling like bleh, you know. It's, you know, sometimes before our birthday season, I don't know if it's just me, you just kind of feel a little bit blue. Like, damn, another year has gone by, lots of reflection, lots of thinking, lots on your mind, and then on top of that, it's eclipse season and all this retrograde energy. It's making us think, it's making us do a lot of that internal work, and you know, it ain't easy. It's all not love and light, rainbows 24/7 and all that. Like, that's not realistic at all. So, of course, you're going to have your moments where you feel heavy or sad, and maybe you don't even have a reason why, but your feelings are valid, and that's okay. We all have them, right? So just embrace it. Now, Strength and the Ace of Swords, Justice and Six of Swords. You guys are having some sort of breakthrough or a new perspective on the direction you want to go down, which is great, right? Ace of Swords, especially for those that have been feeling kind of stuck, or again, that gazelle energy, the fearful kind of blocks, holding yourself back, doubting yourself. It's looking like you guys are overcoming that. Eight of Swords reversed. So for some time, you weren't really sure about the direction you're going down. For some time, it was just like you were in a black tunnel. You couldn't see the end. But now you're starting to see the light at the end. You know, oh my god, it's so cheesy. But you're actually starting to see things a little bit more clearly. You're having more of a target that you're going to shoot towards. You're getting your footing. Like, you're kind of understanding the direction you're wanting to go down, right? You're getting your thoughts, your ideas in order. Now, you have a lot of options, Seven of Cups, about the direction you could go down. Some of you may have many options in love or romance, if you so choose. You may choose, maybe you won't, maybe none of them are your cup of tea. Another thing is that you have many options about the direction you're going down. Which one will you choose? What cup is going to be the most fulfilling to you? Which road do you want to go down? Well, it's up to you, but you actually have to take the steps to walk through those doors. Or you could just stand there indecisive and not really sure about what you're doing, and then just stay standing and not do anything. But what fun is that? That's just going to be creating stagnant energy for you. So anyways, I think with the Page of Swords, this talks about you guys needing to get clear in your mind about the direction you're trying to go down. Look at this. This is like the initial idea, the initial thought, trying to get your ideas straight. You guys could be signing documents or papers, or, you know, just make sure you read the fine print, especially during Mercury retrograde. They always suggest don't sign documents, but if you have to, really just read the fine print, read it over many times, make sure, ask as many questions, just make sure that the communication is clear on both ends, okay? Don't let the stars rule your life, right? But just be very aware, okay? Anyways, just saying. But I think this, whatever this is regarding your options, right? You're trying to come up with an idea, or you're brainstorming, and you might even be jotting notes, right? Look at him, he's writing down on this paper. You might be brainstorming, right? I said that actually with the bee that was underneath the whale. This sometimes talks about like collaboration and group projects, or working together as a team, or with your family or friends or something like that, your partner. All right. I think there's just like a lot of brainstorming and needing to get like your act together so that you're able to come out the most successful. It's like before you plant your garden, you obviously gotta have the soil, water. The soil should probably have like some nutrients in there. Crappy soil, nothing's gonna grow in it, right? So you gotta have to prepare. You maybe need some tools to plant your garden, or like, you know, a little shovel to dig. You gotta have your seeds to plant, right? Well, what am I planting in my garden, right? You gotta figure that out. What are you planting? What intentions are you planting, Cancer, so that they can grow and be the most fruitful, right? Because it looks like whatever it is that you're brainstorming, whatever it is that you're thinking about, which is good, right? Mercury retrograde, and, you know, this retrograde energy coming up play, they say it's not necessarily the best time to start something. It's good to plan. But, you know, really, I think it's just important for you guys to really trust your gut. And when you know the timing's right to do something or to start something, do it. You'll know, right? You guys are very intuitive, very gifted, very skilled. You'll just know. But again, just take as much time as you need to plan and to get your ideas straight and like a plan in order. I keep saying plan. Oh my God. Okay, just plan. Clearly, some of you may need to do a lot more thinking and contemplating, like I said. Anyways, with the decision about the direction you're going down, take your time with it, go inward, contemplate it as long as you need, all right? Whatever is truly meant for you will never pass you by. And it looks like whatever it is that you're thinking about doing or pursuing is going to lead to a lot of growth, right? So that Page of Swords starts off with just like a little inspiration, a little flick of an idea, a little spark, right? Maybe you see something on your phone, on an ad, or, you know, you're out and about in public and you see something and it makes you think of like this idea. I want to do this, or I want to try out this, or I want to go get this, right? It starts off with an idea and then it turns into something even bigger. Ace of Swords. So we go from the Page of Swords to the Ace of Swords. So now this is like really starting to bring things into action, right? There's a breakthrough. You have this new perspective. You're seeing things crystal clear, whereas before things were a little bit fuzzy. Things were a little bit fuzzy, a little bit unclear. Actually, for some, a lot unclear. But now, like I said, Eight of Swords reversed, you're starting to get a little bit more clear. As the time goes on, as you get even more specific with whatever it is that you're trying to manifest or bring to fruition, now it's like pinpoint. You know exactly what you want. Not kind of, sort of what you want. Now you know exactly to the T what you want and how you're going to get there. Right? And it's going to require a lot of strength. It's going to require a lot of persistence, consistency, and to take breaks, obviously, and to be around those that support you and those that love you and those that don't. Bye. You don't need that in your life. And then, you know, so justice, applying the wisdom from past experiences that you've gone through and applying that to whatever it is that you're going through now or what's yet to come. Lessons being learned also talks about what you put out, you're going to eventually receive. Now, it may be a matter of time. When you start building a project, when you start even like building a home, right? It's not going to be built overnight. They said Rome wasn't built overnight, right? Well, it's true. It's going to require your effort, and it may be an investment, right? You're investing your time, your energy, and even emotion into something, and it's going to take a while for it to get off the ground, for it to grow. But it's going to be worth it. Guaranteed. What you put out, you'll eventually get back. Even tenfold. Right? Balance. Libra energy. We have quite a bit of air. And then we have the Six of Swords. So moving forward. slow and steady, right? Not rushing. It's just like a good pace. Nothing too quick, but not too slow. It's not stagnant, but it's not like boom, 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 go, go, go. Normally when things start quick, they end just as quickly, right? This is like a good, steady pace. And to keep that up, because you're moving towards really peaceful times in your life, especially if things have been feeling very chaotic or, again, stressful. You guys maybe have been experiencing a lot of anxiety, maybe even about your money or your career or something like that. But it's looking like end of June, mid-June, you guys are going to be feeling a lot more like at ease and clear with the direction you're going down. And I think there's a lot of support around you. Another thing, obviously, for those that are dealing with court matters, court issues, legal documents, things like that, with the Justice card, maybe you've been waiting on, like, a response or waiting on, like, an outcome or something like that, but it's looking like you will be seeing some sort of movement regarding that, okay? Just throwing it out there, side messages. Anything else that I'm getting from this? Lots of growth. I also am getting, just looking at the Empress, there is like a heart on her dress, right? There's a heart right there. Right there. I know it's kind of overexposed. I know it's kind of hard to see. And the oyster, right? Rough, rigid shell. And in the heart, there's like these spikes. Right? You're very careful of who you give your energy to, who comes into your circle. What does that have to do with anything? I'm like, I don't know. It's just like, I saw that and I thought more would come to me, but I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? I don't even, okay. Maybe it's about you guys needing to, you know, open yourself up a little bit more regarding connections, friendships, romance, whatever. Also just noticing the Page of Swords and the Empress, they almost actually kind of look a little bit connected. The yellow flowers, like you see, hold on, I'm trying to like hold it. Alright, there we go. You see right here in the middle of these cards, it's like the yellow flowers and the Empress kind of continue into the Page of Swords. I don't know, just noticing that right now. Alright, should I pull a couple more cards just for the sake of it? Why not? Let's see, is there anything else for my Cancerians in June 2021? Any other messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in June 2021? What else can Cancer expect for the month coming up? Anything else? Anything else for my Cancerians in June 2021? Ten of Pentacles. Hell yeah. Your hard work. That's the one you're moving towards. This is what you're moving towards, my Cancerians. Stability, celebration, your hard work paying off, financially free. This also talks about the home life, okay? Moving to much more peaceful times in your home. Okay, anything else from my Cancerians in... Okay, alright, the High Priestess, and there's a card sticking out. The Nine of Wands, okay. Ace of Wands. Basically, okay. Here we go again. This is about your Dharma, High Priestess, the Ace of Wands. This is about your life purpose, your life path. You are being called to go do something or to go down a certain path. Follow it. I think that's what your last reading was about. Follow the signs. So this is like double confirmation. Follow the signs. You're being led down a certain path. Go there. Trust it. Believe it. It's yours. Because when you follow these signs, when you follow and choose Dharma, you get rewarded for all your efforts. Beautiful. But when you do that, when you follow this path, you're going to have to cut certain things out of your life. Certain things, certain mindsets, certain people. You may have to do some sacrificing. Letting go of things you know don't serve you. That have been holding you back. That have been limiting you. Again, applying the knowledge that you gain from past experiences onto new and whatever it is that you're going through, right? So that you don't repeat certain cycles. Hermit, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Again, Very stable place you guys are going to be at in June. Very hardworking. Expect celebrations and enjoying your efforts, your hard work. But again, it's going to require your patience. We also, underneath the 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Tick-tock. Time is moving slowly. It's all about the timing. You're needing to be patient. Like I said, it's not going to happen overnight. All right? The 4, no, not the 4, what? The Hermit, Virgo energy. Needing to retract your energy, to go inward, to spend some time reflecting, healing, forgiving. Maybe things you may need to release. Oops. Didn't mean to drop that. Okay. So yeah, let's just wrap this up with some Tikashi messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I don't know. I feel very calm, you guys. Like, I just feel like, I don't know. It's like the energy I'm picking up on. Any other messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of June 2021? Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2021. What's going on? Tikashi messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have wellness. This card's come out a lot. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Creativity and listening. Okay. All right. Wellness is a feeling on the inside which emanates outwards like love. Wellness is a state of mind which emanates outward like love. In fact, wellness is love. If you are unwell physically or emotionally, seek out and remedy the cause, and do not just band-aid the symptoms, for your wellness is your natural state of being. Do not settle for second best, and all will be well. Creativity. You are the creator of your universe. You can create, manifest anything. Do not limit yourself to what you think you can do, because you can do anything. Without judgments, you can lovingly acknowledge what you create, which will open the flow for greater creations. Be open to new ideas. Let your artistic expression flow. Allow your inspiration to guide you to new heights. And listening. Now is the time to listen to your intuition. Slow down and quicken the mind chatter. Listen to your own words and ensure you're using positive language. When you hear others, make sure you really listen to what's being said, and remember to listen to more than just the words. Listen to your world with your heart. Okay, Cancer. So that is what I got for you guys for this reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below, as well as leave a like, subscribe. Be sure to turn on the little bell for notifications so that you don't miss when I upload. And if you guys are interested, you can check out my Instagram at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.